YouTube, welcome to Big Freakin's Kitchen. Like almost rhymes, but not quite. In the kitchen with Big Freakin. In the kitchen with Freakin. I will figure it out. Today, I'm gonna give you something extra special. You asked, now you shall receive a day in the life. A leg day in the life, to be specific. Leg days for me are Tuesdays, and Tuesdays are a special day. It is the only day of the week besides Sunday that I don't take on clients in person at the gym. I dedicate it to any and all online client work that I need to get done, content creation, and last but certainly not least, my leg day. It's very, very nice not having to worry about going into the gym and training clients in person on the day when I'm training legs, just because it takes so much of my energy. First order of business, I'm gonna walk you through my morning routine. So, things that I've already done today. 4 rounds of posing, straight out of bed. I'm up to 8 rounds per day right now. I do 4 rounds fasted in the morning, then I do 4 rounds in the evening post-training. If I have access to it and I'm at the right gym, I will do those last 4 rounds in the sauna, just to really crank the posing endurance. Aside from that, I threw some clothes on, I took some Clen, I took some growth hormone, put some coffee on, which is now done, waiting for me. Now I'm gonna put together an EAA shake and chug some water and then get some steps in on my walking pad. The other fun, special thing about Tuesdays is it's a high day, food-wise, and it's a no cardio day. So I do not have to do my 30 minutes of fasted cardio today. However, we do still maintain a 10K step goal all throughout the week, even on my non-cardio days. So to get a jump on that, I'm gonna hop on my walking pad for about 30 minutes. It's not cardio. I'm not gonna push my heart rate up to the usual 125, 130 that I sustain for my fasted machine cardio. I'm just gonna go at a nice easy pace. My heart rate will probably hover between 90 and 100, and I'll crank out a few thousand steps to start the day. Next order of business, once they open at 8 a.m. It is currently just after 7 a.m. I'm going to head to Trader Joe's. Best time to go to Trader Joe's is definitely right when they open, because it is a ghost town. There's nobody there. I'm gonna get all my shopping done for the week, and then I'll come back here and make meal 1. This is a half-gallon jug. My water is at 2 gallons per day, so I drink 4 of these per day. That's how I measure it. Super easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I make a shake, like my pre-intro workout or the Silo 9 shake I'm about to make, I just add the water from this jug into this shaker bottle. That way, again, I can easily keep track. Now I'm gonna throw in my Silo. By the time this is out, this will be out. Brand new Silo 9 flavor, tropical punch. And my God, guys, it certainly does pack a very delicious punch. Pardon the pun. I've definitely been fucking heavily with it. It's absolutely delicious. Gives major tropical vacation vibes. Hint of pineapple, mango, maybe a little coconutty, pina colada-esque. Very, very tasty. I always start my day with this, whether I'm doing fasted cardio or not. Just a really good way to get some aminos in your body and get some hydration, some electrolytes going. Okay, and last thing before I hit the walking pad. I'm gonna do a shot of L-carnitine. I do this every single day as well. Pre-fasted cardio on my cardio days. Just first thing in the morning, if it's not. Also delicious. Has a nice kick to it. This is orange blast flavor. Fire. Right now, being pretty deep into prep, I look forward to these little sweet treats each and every day, more and more. All right. I'm going to hop on the walking pad, crank out some steps. Then I'm going to head to Trader Joe's. Like I said, I'll catch you guys there. Trader Joe's was a great success, as you saw. Now I'm headed home. I'll see you guys for meal one. All right, we're back home. We've got meal one just about prepped, and I figured I would give you guys some quick prep updates. So I am currently 5.5 weeks out from Washington State Open and 6.5 weeks out from USA's. As of yesterday, the trip, the flight, the Airbnb in Vegas has been booked. It's definitely starting to sink in now. It's starting to feel real, and I'm getting very, very excited. I'm also very excited about where my physique is at. So I am sticking right around 265 right now. Last year on stage, I was about 270. I'm bigger this year. How does that make sense? Conditioning. I am definitely going to bring probably my most conditioned ever. That's the hope. That's the goal. Definitely the most conditioned with the most size that I've ever brought to the stage. In my experience in prep, there's 2 different ways that your body weight will start to stick. The first way is where progress actually starts to stall. You sort of plateau. Your body needs, a good hard shove to get moving again. And then there's the type of sticky body weight where your body just kind of goes, no, this is enough scale weight gone. I'm just going to hang here and, in my coach Ben's words, continue to mutate at this weight. And that's what's going on right now, which has me very excited. I think it's going to be an awesome look. I'm excited to see what we can do. And obviously the goal is always to bring our best. So that's the plan. Okay, just adding the finishing touches to the meal. Overall, I'm feeling good right now. Training is going very, very well for where I'm at, body fat and body weight wise. I think this is the lightest and leanest I've been with training quality still this high. So that's a huge win. I'm definitely still having some preppy moments throughout the day where I randomly will feel like shit. But if I wasn't, I'd be worried. It's a sign we're on track. Okay, meal one is ready to roll. Potato, are you hungry? I've got Tato's meal one here too. She's got 130 grams of rice, 20 grams of green beans, 25 grams of salmon, and 1 whole egg mixed in with 3.5 ounces of water and some minerals and some sups. This dog is so spoiled, I swear. Tato, come here. My meal one is 150 grams of oats. This is the biggest meal of the day, except for maybe my post-workout. Again, it's a high day, so my normal day doesn't look like this. But on Tuesdays and Sundays, I get some pretty big fun meals. 150 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries on top of that, some sugar-free syrup for good measure, 150 grams of chicken breast with 1 whole egg. You hungry, kiddo? Oh, you hungry? Me too. Me too. Let's eat.
Now going to Prague, and we wait to see some of the other names go into it. Krizo could be a big threat to Martin, try and make it 3 in a row.
That's a really, really interesting matchup. Because now we see that Krizo is...
Meal 2, which will be my pre-workout meal today. We've got 300 grams of delicious rice, 180 grams of chicken breast, 50 grams of green beans, and on the side, 30 grams of dates. Ooh, look what Potato left me on the couch. That is terrifying. Something out of a horror movie right there. You had to rip out the back of his head? Brutal. All right, I'm going to dig in. Once I get this meal in me, I'm going to put together my pre and intra workout, which I will show you guys, and then I'm off to the gym for legs. Okay, it's almost that time. My favorite time of the day. Training time, which means it's time to put together our pre-workout. Our leg day pre-workout of choice. As I already said, I'm going to pour the water from the big jug into the shaker. Now, I do take 15 IU of insulin pre-workout, which I've already taken. My pre-workout of choice today, I'm going to stack a single scoop of the Hostility Foundation with a single scoop of the Hostility Amped. This combo is one that I've been rocking with specifically on leg days. 1 scoop of the Amped is a little higher stim than 1 scoop of the Foundation, so the combo gives you just the right kind of kick. Perfect for a leg day. As with most of these flavors, the flavors stack extremely well. Here I have Raging Pineapple. In the Foundation, I have the Jelly Bean Rush. And looks like we are down to our last scoop, so I'm just gonna dump it. Okay. Oop. Wasted. No pre-workout left behind. At least I didn't snort it, right? Okay, in this bag, I have unflavored CDX. I put it in this bag so I can easily fit it in my gym bag. I also have mixed berry CDX. On my high days, I do 3 scoops, 75 grams of carbs from CDX in my pre-workout. For that reason, I do a single scoop of the flavored, and then I cut it with the unflavored. Single scoop. And 2 of these bad boys. All right. Mix it on up. Shake, 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 shake. It's a lot of powder to mix up, so want to make sure you shake thoroughly. Okay, now normally I would sip on this nice and leisurely like on the way to the gym, but I want to show you guys my intro as well. So, down the hatch. Oh, absolutely delicious. Wish I had been able to take my time and enjoy it, but hey, I'll get to sip on the intro while I train. Fill her up again. Okay, for the intro, we have Silo 9 EAAs, blueberry lemonade, which is such a fire flavor. I'm making a mess again. This flavor is, in my opinion, the GOAT. Then I throw in some Bloodshot because you can never have too big a pump. I like Bloodshot as a part of the intro. I feel it gives me a nice sustained pump. Obviously, there's pump ingredients in the amped and the foundation as well. I feel that midway through the workout, the Bloodshot really kicks in and keeps the pump pumping. And then I do the same 75 grams of carbs in my intra. Again, only on this high day. Do 1 scoop of the flavored, which also mixes very well with these flavors. And 2 scoops of the unflavored. Hell yeah. Give this a nice big shake. What I like to do is top off the water through the little spout. Since again, it is a lot of powder and I like to sip on it, make it last for the whole training session. All right, beautiful. Can't waste this Silo 9 either. Hell yeah. Now the last thing that I need to do before I head to the gym is take another shot, baby. Glycerol 1000. Massively underrated pump product. Well, I don't know that it's underrated. I think it's pretty popular, but not popular enough. Because this bad boy, honestly, probably makes the most noticeable, tangible difference to my pump out of any other pump product I've ever used. Works absolutely phenomenally. There's all of my subs. Got my pre-workout down the hatch, got my intro workout made. I'm gonna jet to the gym before all of that starts kicking in. I will see you guys again for my post-workout meal. YouTube had an absolutely bonkers leg day. Absolutely killed it, to be honest with you. Follow me on Instagram at Big Freakin Neil to see training clips on my story every single training day. I always post clips on my story, and then I'm often posting reels of my training as well. sometimes carousel posts, you know, when I'm feeling crazy. Go ahead and give me a follow if you're interested in seeing more of that. And of course, I'll always have training content here on my YouTube channel as well. But if you want it a little more frequent, that's where to find it. Okay, now down to business. We've got 400 whopping grams of rice, 180 grams of chicken breast, 1 banana. And I'm one of those weirdos that likes to cut up the banana and put it in my chicken and rice because I don't care what you say, it's delicious. A little bit of sweet poppy sauce from Flavor Gangs drizzled on top as well. That's my favorite one. Fire. 10 units of insulin with this meal as well. That is a high day only thing. I don't normally have any insulin post, but with this meal I do. This is, aside from the 150 grams of oats, the biggest meal of the day. I'm not sure which is bigger. I'd have to do the math on it, but it's a big meal. So I'm starving. I'm pooped. I'm going to dig on into this, put something on the TV. I'll probably take potato on a little walk to get the remainder of my steps. I need about 2,000 more after this meal. And then I'm posting up in my beanbag chair for the night. So see you then.
It was 7?
7 aside, yeah.
Okay. Like,
But no, it's just the way I've always trained. It's like that's the way.
All right, YouTube. Meal 4 for me, meal 2 for potato. She's got 100 grams of rice, 50 grams of salmon, another 20 grams of green beans, and another 3 ounces of water. For me, 300 grams of delicious rice, 180 grams of beef, 96.4 extra lean, 50 grams of green beans, and that's the Smokin' Poppy Flavor Gang sauce on top of here, which in my opinion is the best on the beef. On the side, my dessert. One of the things I absolutely love about my high days is I get fruit with every meal. On a normal training day, I get fruit with like 3 of my meals. Today it's every meal. 100 grams of pineapple. Nice little sweet treat on the side. I've been having a pretty good afternoon. I've been getting back to some clients, responding to some check-ins. Now I'm going to eat this and pretty much settle in for the evening and relax. I'll catch you guys in a little bit for meal 5. YouTube, it's time for meal 5. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because it is, in fact, an exact duplicate of meal 4. The beef, the rice, the green beans, right down to the pineapple. Same amounts across the board. I am pairing it with a delicious A&W Zero. Ooh, that hits the spot. More importantly, I'm also pairing it with my superhero slash comic book slash graphic novel based film of the evening. If you didn't know from my Instagram, I am doing a 50-day movie streak. Last prep, it was horror movies, 50 horror movies in 50 days. This prep, it's comic book movies. This is day 11, and I'm about to watch Darkman, which is from 1990, starring Liam Neeson. Now, prior to coming up with my list of movies, I hadn't even heard of this. I'm very excited to tune in. So, next time you see me, I will have watched this, and I will be about to dig into meal 6, my last meal. So before I do, I will give you a brief movie review. See you then. YouTube, we made it. Meal 6. I finished my movie. Wild movie. Kind of shocked I've never seen it, to be honest. It held up relatively well for being from 1990. My overall score, 7.5 out of 10. You know, it was fun. The action wasn't horrible, wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. The story was kind of cool. I like Liam Neeson, 7.5 out of 10. All right, now down to business. Potatoes, third and final meal. 60 grams of rice, 50 grams of salmon, 20 grams of green beans, and 20 grams of frozen blueberries, a 10-gram dollop of peanut butter. You hungry, kiddo? All right, say goodbye to the people. Bye, YouTube. All right, here you go. While she chows down, I'll show you my personal favorite meal of the day. Save the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 80 grams of oats, some cinnamon, and some sugar-free syrup on top. On a normal training day, I don't have any carbs with this meal. I just have the protein source, which is 425 grams of non-fat plain Greek yogurt mixed with 70 grams of whey iso, 20-gram dollop of peanut butter on top. My whey iso of choice, the good stuff, ISO H1. This flavor is cinnamon oatmeal cookie. Also heavily in my rotation for this meal, the cookies and cream. Banger flavors. Mix very, very well with the yogurt. Create a very nice desserty texture. I always pop this bad boy in the freezer for an hour and a half to 2 hours to get it a little bit frozen. And again, give it kind of that frozen treat kind of vibe. I'm going to enjoy this final meal. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like my content, you like the channel, subscribe, stick around. I got lots more content coming between now and my shows. Drop a like, drop a comment. Do you drop a like? Is that what you do with a like? Tap the like button, smash the like button. I don't know the lingo, but if you like it, do it all. I really appreciate it. More to come. Stay tuned. Catch you next time.